Have you ever felt nervous while speaking English? Do you hesitate even when you know the words? Today, I'm going to show you how to sound confident every time you speak English. Hello friends, my name is Karishma and welcome to my YouTube channel. Confidence in English is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It is about how you speak, how you communicate, your body language and your mindset. By the end of this video, you will have 5 powerful techniques to sound more confident instantly. So make sure to watch this video till the very end. So very first technique, which is very important also, the power of pauses. Don't rush, take natural pauses because pauses show confidence. And you know what? The people who rush their words often sound nervous or unsure. Taking a pause after an important point makes you sound more authoritative. Okay, let me say an example. Instead of saying, I think we should do this because it will help and it's important, you should say like this. I think we should do this because it will help and it's important. If you don't understand the difference, listen this one example again and you will get it. Pauses also help others understand you better when you speak continuously. People struggle to absorb the information actually. That's the reason you should always use pauses. A short pause gives the listener time to process what you have said. Pauses also add emphasis to your message. If you want people to remember something, pause before or after saying it. Let me share an example. I will say this and you will understand. This is the most important thing you need to remember, that always believe in yourself. This is how you have to take pause. Pauses allow you to think before speaking. Instead of using filler words like like, you know what, take a brief pause. This makes you sound more composed and professional. Pauses keeps the conversation engaging. A natural rhythm in speech keeps the listener interested. Great speakers and storytellers use pauses to build anticipation. So that is a very important point, that pausing not only help you to speak nicely, but listener will also be able to understand everything very clearly, or he might be able to remember it for a longer duration. Let's move on to the second technique. Second technique is maintain eye contact. Eye contact is a small habit with a big impact. It makes you appear confident, trustworthy, and engaged. Confident people maintain steady eye contact while speaking. Looking away too often can make you appear unsure or nervous. Second is that it also helps you stay present in the conversation. Looking into someone's eyes keeps you focused and engaged, and you will also avoid distractions and respond more thoughtfully, right? Also, it helps to build stronger connections. Yes, people trust those who maintain eye contact. Good eye contact shows that you are listening and you are interested, right? It is also control your nervousness. Instead of looking around anxiously, focus on the listener's eyes. This trick shifts your mindset from fear to control. You know that how to control that nervousness if you will directly keep looking into the eyes of listeners. It makes you more persuasive speaker. Leaders, speakers and influencers all use eye contact to command attention. I have another tip. You can practice by looking at yourself in the mirror while speaking, and then you might be able to do it naturally. So this is one tip you couldn't do it. The third and important technique is speak with energy and expression. See, avoid a monotone voice. Add emotions and slight variations in the pitch. For example, if I say, I'm so excited to share this with you, instead of, I'm excited to share this with you. Which expression do you like? Expressions and energy both play an important role when it comes to speaking confidently. They fall under non-verbal communication, meaning that even when you're not speaking, your face, your hand gestures, and your overall body language convey a message. In my case, I have noticed that I have an expressive face. So whenever I don't have words, I try to communicate through my expressions and people understand what I mean. That's the funny part. However, I'm not saying you should rely on the expressions only. Instead, you should use them to enhance your speech and make it more impactful. Now, let's talk about energy. For example, if you compare the beginning of this video with uh, other people, you will notice there's a slightly difference. The energy level was quite high at the beginning. That is the only way you should start. You should not start in a monotonous tone, which doesn't even engage the audience. Energy comes from within, but with practice, you can develop the habit of speaking with enthusiasm. When combined expressions and energy create the perfect balance, helping you to speak confidently and also make a lasting impression on others. So, energy expression, don't forget it. Even if you don't have it naturally, you can just building up like boosting your confidence, right? Fourth and important point is use open body language. Maintain good posture, stand or sit up straight, avoid slouching. It doesn't look good. It shows a lack of confidence or interest. Open posture, I mean, not crossing arms or legs, signals that you are approachable and attentive. Match your expressions with your message. It's important. Look serious when discussing serious matters. Show emotion. Your face can express excitement, surprise, empathy, and more. So you should always utilize it. Mind your tone and movement. Walk and move with purpose only, not nervously. Don't pace back and forth rapidly. You may look how bad it looks. It can show anxiety. Your tone of voice is also a part of your body language. It should match your message. Lively, serious, excited, etc. Whatever your message is, it should be appropriate. Respect personal space. Be aware of how close you are standing to someone. Give enough space to avoid making others uncomfortable. Mirror others. Mirroring someone's body language in a subtle way can create rapport and make the other person feel more comfortable. Last technique is number 5. Think in English, not your native language. See, translating slows down and lowers confidence. Spend 10 minutes daily describing things around you in English. It will 100% help you. See, in the beginning of my journey, when I was not good at speaking, I used to think a lot. I would recall the events of the entire day and try to translate them into English before going to bed. Most of the time, most of the time, I described my experiences, whether they were related to past, present, or even the future. You can try this too. Start by thinking about a real incident that happened to you. It is, actually easier to describe a real experience because you already know what happened. So you will find the right words at a right time more easily as compared to describing a future event. If something has happened to me, obviously I feel comfortable telling about that incident. So this is better than trying to create a completely new story or like which can be more challenging for a beginners. I used to do it regularly and it really helped me improve my thinking in English. When you start doing your daily task while thinking in English, it naturally enhances your fluency. This is one of the major steps in developing your English language skills. I hope you understand. Now it's your turn. Try these techniques and comment below which one helped you. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more confidence tips. Thank you so much. Bye bye.